Hello, my name is Vivian. I don't use my last name when I speak about residential school experiences. The reason I do that, my dad was also a residential school, attended residential school, and he attended Cecil Jeffrey in Kenora, Ontario, a school that was run by the Presbyterian Church. And he lost his last name when he was in residential school. They took away his last name and gave him the last name Ketchum. So this is why I always used my first name only, because that's the name my mom and dad gave me when I was born. I attended Cecil Jeffrey in the early 1970s. Ironically, the same time that Phyllis Websten, who started Orange Shirt Day in the early 1970s, she started Orange Shirt Day when she was stripped of her orange shirt when she attended residential school, and there'll be more information given on that. I was probably about 5 or 6. I can't remember the day that I attended, but I attended Cecil Jeffrey, a Presbyterian church. I was run by the church in Kenora, Ontario. I was probably there a little bit over 3 years. My sisters and brothers also attended the school. So I was there until it closed down. I would have probably still been there if it was still running till I was 18. I would like the Presbyterian Church to remember Orange Shirt Day on September 30th. But also, it's also my wish that they remember us the rest of the year. I live with the memories of those days that I attended residential school. Residential school day is a day set aside September 30th to remember all residential school survivors, past and present. It's important that we remember residential school survivors, those that attended and those that have passed on. My mom attended St. Mary's Catholic School in Kenora, Ontario, and she told me a small bit of her story. When the nuns cut her hair, she was proud of her long black hair. It went down to her waist, and they cut her hair and threw it in the garbage. When she told me that, I remembered that. And when I traveled to BC this summer, remember to go to Kamloops, remember to see the 215 unmarked graves. And it shocked me to see all those graves. We also traveled to other residential school unmarked graves in Saskatchewan and in BC, and to see all those little orange flags, all those little ones buried in unmarked graves, tossed away and buried without anyone remembering them, what their names were or who their families was. So I think this September 30th residential school day should be extremely important to us, to remember those little ones in unmarked graves, those elders that passed on, those that are living today, those survivors, as they struggle to live with their memories, as they struggle to live with the triggers that are happening with the stories of the 215 and other little ones in unmarked graves. We're being triggered. Let's remember those survivors, past and present. Let's remember them, not with harsh words like it happened years ago, get over it. I'm hearing that, and it's cruel and unkind. It did not happen. Yes, it happened years ago, but many of us are still living with the memories of those days as little children, those dorm rooms. I'm still haunted by my dorm mates crying in that dorm room. I still live with those memories. So I can't get over it, as so many of us can't. We're struggling. So I wear my orange shirt day to day to remember those residential school survivors, past and present. I wear it to remember my mom, who had her hair cut in that Catholic school. I wear it to remember my dad, who had his last name taken. I wear it to remember Phyllis Webster, who lost her, who had her orange shirt taken. I remember it for my brothers and sisters who attended residential school survivors. I wear it to remember my dorm mates, my friends and family who attended residential school. I'm not going to be ashamed of my tears that I shed over my memories. My tears are open now to be seen. My tears are not to be ashamed of. They're a sign of healing. A sign of healing to show that we will remember residential school survivors on September 30th. Peace and out.